back and watch it. I watched it already. It's funny. So Dominique can't see it. I guess she gonna be like, you know, so I'm gonna chill. She mean, nigga.
No, I'm just saying. I don't know. I know you probably gonna be like, hell no, nigga.
Hey, why this nigga Zeke look so damn long, though?
That's why I said this nigga.
Look at this nigga legs. This nigga like a damn, Mr. Stretch. Damn. Oh, my mama, he look longer than a bitch on this hoe. Oh, my mama, get on.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. This is Madden 18 on EA Sports. The Broncos continue to move through the season and want to find a way to secure win number 3 on the year. It's the Bulldogs going up against the Broncos.
Larry, we are at the foot of the Rockies as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the picturesque city of Denver, Colorado. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the London Bulldogs and the Denver Broncos. This is Alvin Kamara. And not a whole lot doing there. So get it up to about the 28-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90. Let's go, Brown. Let's go.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Oh, going deep here for Taylor. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown. A big play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, that's how they envisioned to get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted, was it an audible, or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Now here's Sucker back to kick it away.
That nigga do it, then you would be like, see, that nigga be like.
Here's Corey Grant now to return.
Hold on, I ain't see, hold on. What the fuck, I ain't see that.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Damn, it's kind of hard to hear.
What other controller?
And some changes here as the D-line separates some.
Ohio! Let's go!
Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
No, off. It's run, fellas, it's run.
Second down, 9 yards to go.
Gun! Over! Hurry up, back up! No, check, Patrick! Watch you now, Barney!
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on third down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz.
Three down. Back that
drop to throw. And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. Linval Joseph with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7.
Where did the controller go?
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This is taken at about the 14. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up the score, that takes the crowd out of the game.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move. Detroit! Detroit!
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten
And
up.
that's caught inside the 35. And touchdown. Terrell Pryor, his first touchdown on the year. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Here we go. All right, now, look. Over.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Linval Joseph in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. And the O-line will have to do a better job protecting here on 3rd down after that sack.
Set. Blue 90. Blue 90. Go. Black 99 Philly. Here we go. All right, now, Lucky 56. Lucky 56. Watch it now, Barney.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And some room to roam now. Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver first down.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3-and-out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Tight end's left. Detroit.
Looking to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
second down, they need less than a yard to pick up the first.
Tight end left, tight end left. Detroit! Detroit! Watch it now. Hurry up, Detroit! No, check. Four down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Watch it now, Barney. All right, here we go.
They'll look to throw now on first down. A quick hitter complete. It's Wilkins. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be second and 11.
Tight end right.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. They'll drop the throw. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down. He was all over that round defensively. Now, they had 2 picks last week as a unit. Couldn't quite grab that one.
Patience, Grasshopper. Patience. It's early in this game, but you like the fact that they're around the football early. They're going to be upset they didn't haul that one in, but at least they're there at the moment of truth to make a play on it.
By the way, where did the Grasshopper thing come from? I know it's been around for a long time.
Yeah, you know, I'll have to tell you that some other time.
All right, back to football. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
So we have to remember this offensive unit, they've been off for the last 2 weeks. Had an open week, and so it might take them a little while to get back into rhythm. I know they worked hard to try and get past that in practice, but practice isn't game speed.
And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Hoping now to get back in the end zone on his 4th possession. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter play.
Double tight. Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Black 99 Philly, here we go. Hurry up, here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Back to throw now in his own end zone. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there on third down. 57 yards.
Double tight. Here we go now.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Walker with a grab, left side. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
I think it's okay that they didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. So it's third and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime.
Tight end's right. Now let's go. 3-19.
On play action, they'll throw. Oh, going deep here for Taylor. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they're going to measure revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. And, you know, their previous possession, they were able to move the football, but still wound up punting in the end.
You know, in 2016, Carolina had a 20-play drive that lasted over 10 minutes. And remember how it ended?
And a punt.
Yeah, I mean, how does that happen? You just don't see that happen every day.
This one maybe not quite that bad, but still, you'd like to have a chance for points if you hold the football that long.
Agreed.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Got tight left. Watch tight end. Watch it now. Watch it now.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Now let's go.
They go play action here on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jarrell Casey in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. It'll be a gain of 6, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. He'll look to throw, and he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And, oh, he is really laid out that time. Knocked flat on his back. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He will find Davis on the left side, complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a entire breakdown on what the coverage was. Everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
They're going to look to throw. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Von Miller with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7. Here's Brett Kern now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his first.
Get off the train tracks, baby. Get off the train tracks.
Here's Brett Kern now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. A first look at the NFL scoreboard comes from down in Arizona. And the Steelers, they're out to an early lead. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here.
Here we go now. Green 39.
Design run for their wideout. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
There we go. That's it, baby. All right, here we go.
Back to throw now on first down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Malcolm Mitchell, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos draw a bit closer. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. And a big collision there as he winds up flat on his back at the 22-yard line. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Nice pick, nice pick.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Watch the run, watch the run. All right, here we go. Back 99 Philly, here we go.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
On the check down, he finds Kamara. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Watch tight, watch tight. Tight end right, tight end right. Watch it now, Barney, Barney. All right, here we go.
He'll look to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout. As they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you on down to our studios in Orlando, where standing by is Larry Ridley with our EA Sports Halftime Report. An NFL update, second quarter now in Jacksonville. And the Chiefs have jumped out to an early lead in their ball game. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Denver has the first down, the play going for 15 yards.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Detroit! Over! Back there! Detroit! Leopard! Here we go! Leopard! Green!
Now they try the right side here. And he's got some space here. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought. At about the 23-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Walker. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. That one goes for 24 yards.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. And he's brought down. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And he'll be knocked down sideways. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Terrell Pryor that time, and that'll bring up second down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Detroit! Detroit! Over!
Now a first down carry. It's Camara. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Gone! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. 319.
Back to throw here. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to bring up a third down. And this offense on third down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4.
All right, here we go. All right, now, lucky 56.
He'll drop to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Now here's Suckup out to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So the Broncos coming out now. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
Watch him now, Barney! Gone! Over!
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs, and let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield across the 45. That good for 19 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
On the NFL scoreboard elsewhere, third quarter down in Arizona. And tack on some more points for the Steelers, extending their lead. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Yeah.
Well, forget about finding a lane there. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Yeah, 21-14.
He was able to hold on to the football.
OTF.
Detroit! 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 Please! Check! Over!
They'll set up a throw. He's going to air one out. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
The Broncos on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is third down and 12.
Set! Back 99! Got three. Three down. Back 99 Philly, here we go!
Back to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Now this offense about ready to take over again. Now, they were good last time out with a touchdown drive. This go-around, it's not going to be very easy starting from inside their own 5.
But they shouldn't be daunted by it. You work on this the entire offseason. You work on it in practice. It's called coming out session. Start the ball inside the 5, start on the 5, on the 10. They should be ready to go.
All right, here we go. Blue, leopard, leopard.
They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. Accelerating, and off he goes. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there, 96 yards, and his guys are going to add on to their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
On the NFL scoreboard, third quarter now from Jacksonville. Now you saw
28-14 now.
Your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. And Denver getting set to take the field.
I mean OTF. I'm tripping.
And that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting. I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
Now let's go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage, you lose the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
They'll look to throw here. Rolling to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
They do the same plays,
I know
too.
the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football.
Nah, they work. They just...
That's the result that you get, that type of a gain.
It's up to a minimum right now.
Oftentimes, it's not a very successful play.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
I already know what he about to do, so I'm about to do this. Yeah, I saw it.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
All right, here we go.
Now back to throw.
That shit, bitch.
A big seam, and he might go all the way. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. And that drive happened quickly, which is great because they scored the points, but then their defense has to come right back out on the field.
It is exciting, isn't it, for the offense to do that? The defense is saying, okay, that's cool, but let's not make it a habit. We need to get some rest sometime.
35-14, big fella.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. To return it is Corey Grant. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field.
Big hop.
Double tight, guys. Double tight. Ohio. Flex round. Flex round. Here we go. Ohio.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of a yard.
This nigga retarded, bro. He keep trying to run that wildcat where he fake it to the nigga in motion and keep it. I put everybody on that side of the ball and run commit. If I was him, I'd go to the other side.
Looking to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44.
I probably
A
would.
super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game
What you
long.
mean?
The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Detroit!
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Davis.
Yeah, but where that come from?
They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the...
Nah, it's not like it. Like, you know, when you come out that play, you can't flip it. So whichever side he come out in, he trying to run to the wide side of the field. So I just put everybody on the wide side of the field.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Nah, he running the wildcat.
Red zone opportunity.
Like, if I was him, I'd pick the counter jump.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Detroit.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And he lost the football.
And that nigga
It's
fumbled.
picked up by the Broncos. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get
My quarterback.
the 40. He's at the 30. 10. And he will score.
I thought I was going to beat that nigga to the end zone.
Denver.
But he hit me right at the goal line. I fumbled.
So hold the phone here, Charles. I'd kind of written them off, but after that touchdown, it's certainly a long way still to go, but stranger things have happened.
Well, when you're going to have big second-half comebacks, plays like that have to be involved.
Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field.
Yeah, I am.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
And he ass, bro. It's just like because he run the same plays, eventually the shit gonna break. So he got 2 big run plays, and then he got that fumble
So
just
here's
now.
the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here now the offense heading back out there. They're right back out there after watching the fumble go the other way. Still in control of this game, but that needs to serve as a wake-up call because they're not in the clear yet.
No, the message should be clear that fortunes can change pretty quickly when you turn the ball over. You've got to take care of it, otherwise that lead could slip away quickly.
Yeah.
And after getting tackled, he's still down and
This
looking
nigga hurt
very slow
again,
to get
dog.
up. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Hello? I didn't do it.
They'll drop to throw.
Oh, all right.
Eluding the pressure right. Room here to run. And he'll avoid the tackle
playing the
there
game,
with
about
a
to get off in a
slide.
minute.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Partner, he was
Who
going
at
through his
work did it? What
progressions.
happened?
Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They just been messy.
Set. Blue 90.
Just been
Blue
messy.
90.
I don't know, it's ridiculous. Like, so.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And Davis with it.
It's a complicated story, but anyway, somebody.
Another nice game,
went
16 yards
to
there
his
and a first down
girlfriend
again. They have the nice
and
cushion.
was like,
They just want to pour it
why
on
don't
right
you
now.
smile
Still
in your
throwing the football.
face? They're
I
not
know
your
my background
friend.
says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the
They
clock and get a win.
blah, blah,
But as
blah,
many
blah.
people pointed out to me,
All this
it's a
other
video
stuff.
game, man. Go
I'm
ahead
like,
and put the numbers up.
that's
Sportsmanship,
that.
not
Like,
an issue.
we be
Exercise
rapping,
those
and
fingers.
it don't even be that deep. But they wouldn't say, they didn't say my name. Like, I don't know. It's just messy because it's just like, it's really not that deep. And why would you do that?
They'll need to get the play
Like,
off
why would
quickly.
you hurt my mama?
Now on first down, he'll
Especially
drop
by
to
the
throw
situation
it.
that don't even have nothing to
He's
do
going to
with
leave
it.
this
I mean,
for
I
his
know
running
I
back. It's
want it,
complete.
but still, it's like, it's
Back-to-back
whack.
nice
You almost
gains.
40.
That one for
Grow up.
14 yards and another first.
Right.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this
I
point.
want
You
to
just go
call
ahead
her,
and
but
play.
I'm like, I promised I wouldn't say nothing. Promised I wouldn't say nothing. But they so, I'm like, y'all so
So
messy.
the
I wonder
offense
why
has
don't
it
nobody want
first
to talk
and
to
10.
y'all.
Strong right. Strong right. Strong right. Let's go. Brad 38. Brad Ohio. Ohio. Got four down. Four down.
Anyway,
Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard.
That's your
And
favorite
he
shit.
will lose yardage and be
You know what?
backed up to the 24.
So that's your favorite shit.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running
because
situation
it
when
like
you're up in the
made me
fourth
mad
quarter.
because
They're going to have to stack the box and make it
it's
difficult for them to move the ball.
the
Made it very
history
difficult
between the
right
three
there,
of
and
us
now they
is
need to repeat
complicated,
that effort.
but
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9,
we done
whatever
already,
it's going to take to slow
already
them
been down
down.
that road, and we
And they'll
over
try to
it. That
squeeze
was
in
like
one more
1,000
play here
years
before
ago,
the 2-minute warning.
and there's no need to talk about it anymore.
Let's go. Brad 38.
So I just don't understand, like, why are we bringing that up?
Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one
I'm
out.
like, but she be real
after
mad if I
this.
walk up to her and be like, what she meant to say is she tried to give him something, he told her ass no. So now she's salty. That's what she meant to say. And this was only a few weeks ago.
Flex round. Flex round.
Big
Ohio.
facts.
Ohio.
But, you know, I'm a mind my business.
Rob Kelly, his first carry.
Even though
And
everybody
he'll lose
trying
yardage
mine,
here, going down back at the 28.
And give me business
It's
that
a
don't
loss
belong
of
to me.
4. Now
I'm
third
all in your
down.
business.
They are
I
on
don't
to the
even have no
fourth quarter
business.
in
That's the whole
Jacksonville.
thing.
The Chiefs continue to
shit.
add on. They're
No, I just
really
want to say I was in
rolling.
your
A
business.
win would be their second
He
on
said
the
what?
young season. Back-to-back running plays, putting them in negative territory. What can they do coming up on
The
3rd and
station
15?
wagon almost hit the bus stop.
Blue 90. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
The wide receiver
I'll
moving to
tell
a new
you,
spot.
if that John would have hit the bus, it would have been over.
Lucky 56.
It would have been over. I'm like, it was just a nap. That first couple of trips was rough.
And they're
I'm
going
gonna
to
need
take it
this
all the
trip
way
to be
down and just
smooth.
take the delay. That's going to set them back 5 yards.
Lady gonna get smart with me and I helped her out. And I'm like, you don't sit your old head tail down. I'm helping you out and you get smart with me.
You fine.
For real. She ain't had no money on her smart trip. And she was like, oh, do I need to add? I'm like, yeah. She was like, can I add at the Metro? I can't say yes. I
Need something
literally
from
cannot
deep in the
say
bag
yes.
of tricks here after
So I
first and
said,
second down went backwards.
you can do
It's
whatever you
third and
want.
very long.
Here we go now.
Hey.
Green 39.
Yeah.
Green 39.
39.
Win the rep.
It ain't that bad this time of night.
On play action, they'll throw.
So I'm
The
like,
swing pass caught.
you can do whatever
And
you
they
want.
do stop him, but he
And she
takes
looked at
it
me, she
all
said, what
the
did you
way
say?
to
I
the 2.
said, you can do
They're
whatever
able
you
to
want
convert
to
on
do.
third down, and that sets up a
And
first
she
and
was like,
goal.
thank you. And I'm like, you know what? Should have told her ass, no, you got to pay right here if you don't have to finish it off. And I was trying to be nice. Anyway, how the rest of your afternoon go?
Pretty good. I ain't really do shit. I go
Defense still
home.
with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them
No
here as
gym?
the
You
kneel
trying to put
down
a gym
comes.
membership that you're not even using?
You think I'm you know what? I was gonna go, but what
Let's
happened
see
was,
what happened was,
I was sweating in the truck, and that was enough for me.
Sounds like an excuse.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
Hey. 4 down. Hurry up, here we go. Blue line.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play
That's
off.
fine when everybody
He
got
didn't
their
even
shirt
try to
off this
signal for
summer.
a
Don't be
timeout, so they
complaining.
must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the
I can
play
take it
clock
off
and
if I
probably
want
was
to.
trying to read the
I can
defense,
shoot
trying to
nothing.
figure out which play to run, and just lost
Okay.
track, and it cost him.
4 down. All right, here we go.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not in a preview. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was.
Let me call you right back. Well, I'm pull off in a few, so I will talk to you tomorrow.
Oh Lord! All right.
All right, bye.
This nigga still in my DMs crying, bro. My right guard hurt for 4 weeks, dog.